It's your daily dose of Donna while Lance opens a freaking Celsius.
Hello, hello.
That was so not good timing. Welcome.
Great timing.
Welcome to a special Memorial Day episode. Most of the content creators, most of the podcasters out there, they're taking the day off. We don't take the day off over
That's
here.
right.
The daily dose, the dosers never stop. We never stop. Welcome. It is Memorial Day, and we were just talking to our TikTok family about how we, on Memorial Day, it's a real day to honor those who have, sacrificed either their lives or just their lives, even if they survived to fight for this country. So we are supporting all of those. Thank you for your service, and also enjoy your day off. A lot of people are enjoying their day off today. It is not raining in LA. We have our TikTok community here watching live. It's not raining in LA, but it is overcast and it's pissing me off. Okay?
All weekend.
Like all year.
She's been walking around grumpy all weekend.
I seriously have...
Where's the sun? Where's the sun? I can't believe we don't have sun.
But I seriously... Put it closer here. I seriously have... because you're looking this way in the... Okay. I seriously have... what's it called? I guess you could call it seasonal affective disorder, but if the sun is not out, my mood sucks. Mm-hmm. I guess it's raining in San Diego. It sucks for Memorial Day. For any time that you have like a barbecue, like this is the first day, like this is technically the start of summer, right? It's beautiful in Kansas City. Ugh, I'm over it. Okay, we're praying. We're crossing our fingers. We're manifesting sun. We're heading over to Calabasas in a couple hours to our friend's house. We're going to a barbecue. We are, pulling it up. This is actually a bathing suit that I'm wearing. And Lance is like, why are you wearing a bathing suit? I'm like, it could be doubled as a shirt. Don't you guys think?
I'm bringing mine to change into.
I go in.
The car all wet.
I go in. If it's raining in 4th of July, it can't rain in 4th of July. It's not going to happen. Don't even put it out there. You guys, we have so few days before we take a 3-week hiatus on this show. I leave June 10th, meaning we have this week and next week, and then the podcast is done for 3 weeks.
So are you saying that there is literally no way that you and I can do a special like Tel Aviv edition of Daily Dose of Donna while we're there?
So I would love to. The only problem is 2 things. These microphones are heavy, and we're like traveling a lot, and I don't want to carry. I need to figure out if we have a lighter version of a microphone.
I have so many.
Okay. I can't bring, obviously, my soundboard, so we have to figure out how to get it like working on just like a laptop.
I think people will forgive a little bit of like a lower production value for, as they say, content is king.
No, that's what I say.
You say that?
Well,
Yeah, content is king, right? So like I think if the production value is not quite up to snuff as normal, I think people will forgive that.
So someone asked, where is my suit from? I could not tell you. Is there a tag? I do not buy expensive clothes. That's one thing you know about me.
I'm going to guess Target.
I'm going to guess Amazon or Target.
There's
nothing.
Tag. No tag.
You don't want to get naked on the show?
Be great for ratings.
Speaking of, you guys, thank you so much for those of you that are subscribing, that are liking and sharing. This podcast has grown every single day. It's pretty cool to see. I get a lot of really passionate comments on my YouTube. Have you guys seen my Instagram stories where I highlighted that one comment? I got a comment, you guys. That was the most unhinged comment I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my God. This comment.
Okay. So for starters, she does realize that you actually didn't get to choose what your name is, right? That's a thing.
No, like when you're born, you just are given a name.
Out of your control.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have chosen Lance. Lance? Just kidding. Do you guys like your name? Do you like your name? Are you happy with your God-given, parent-given name, whatever you were born with? I am not someone that I can't say I like my name because it's given me so much crap. For those of you guys that are here, remember my name is Donna, but if you know, the show is Daily Dose of, and it looks like Dana. But my name is Donna, D-A-N-A, because in Israel, where my parents are from, they named me, even though I was born here in Los Angeles, Dana. So a lot of times,
Israeli.
A lot of times when you walk around in Israel and you meet, or like, actually, a lot of times anyone that's kind of European, like they get it, but Americans don't get it. They look at it and they're like, that's Dana. And I will never be able to say that right. So I get so screwed. Now, we have a Dana that says, I get called Donna all the time over on TikTok, she says. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing about our names. What I like about it is it's an icebreaker.
Daily dose of frustration.
Daily dose of hell. It's an icebreaker, which is nice because like you can start your conversations this way, but it sucks because I feel always like people are like, I feel uncomfortable for you guys who question what my name is when you meet me. Like if you ever meet me, if you go to BravoCon, for example, and you see me, a lot of you guys are going to want to say Dana because it's natural. We see things like you.
It happens all the time.
Explain to what you did when we first started dating.
Yeah. When we first started dating, I had a hard time even like putting it in my head that Dana was pronounced Donna. So like she would call me like the first, one or two times she called me and I would see Dana on
I
my
never
phone.
called you. You called me.
She called me.
No, that was one rule that I did, and I didn't call you. I texted you a couple times. Sorry, Darlene.
She would text me and be like, hey, can you talk? You want to call me? How come you haven't called me yet? So I would see it on my phone, and I would want to pick up and be like, hey, Dana. So I changed her name in my phone to be Donna, just so I could like get my brain going and saying Donna. And now she's just wife.
Yeah, but when we were first dating, he was at my house and he had like, I can't even remember the phones that we had at that time. Maybe they were like
Blackberries. We both had Blackberries.
They were Blackberries, or were they the flip phones?
I think we had. Oh no, we went and got Blackberries together.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Dating for a little while.
We were like, "You want to get a BB? Do you remember BBM? That was what it was called, BlackBerry Messenger. BBM.
Now we just want BBLs.
I don't have a BBL. I would get a BBL.
You don't need a BBL. You have a.
I have a good butt.
Yeah.
Okay, so so in his phone it said Donna, and he was at my house, my apartment, and I remember like seeing his phone out and it said missed call Donna, and I was like, who the F is this B? I was so gross. Number one, I was like, Donna, Donna, like, are you dating my aunt? Because everyone's aunt or grandma is Donna. But it was me. Okay, so a couple questions number one, we want to do a shout out to Darlene. Darlene, number one Lance fan. This is the reason I bring Lance back every single week is because of Darlene. Darlene is the number one doser. Okay, she's been there since day one. She loves Lance. A lot of you guys love Lance. In fact, I wonder if you're even here for me or for Lance. We talked about this on Friday about how people sleep with their friends' husbands or whatever. I think you got a lot of fans. Mm-hmm. Darlene was married 38 years yesterday. Well, does he know about Lance?
Congratulations, Darlene.
Does he know about Lance? Where's your husband so I can share? Maybe your husband and I should talk. Shared about, whatever. But we got a question. Would you ever do a behind the scenes of the podcast with your setup equipment software? I would, but I don't know if that's like a daily dose episode. Maybe it's like a Patreon situation or my Instagram stories. If you're not following me on Instagram at This Is Donna Bowling, make sure to do that because then you get all the behind the scenes stuff, the in between things. Okay, so really fast. I wanted to first shout out Ilya. Oh, should I bring a bottle of Ilya to their house today?
Sure. What do you
Sponsored by Ilya. This Daily Dose of Donna is sponsored by Ilya Wines. You get 20% off of this wine that is shipped directly to your house. It's so good. It's so drinkable. This is the rosé. It matches my bathing suit. So fun. And we also, Chasing Amy said Lance needs his own podcast.
Oh, thanks, Chasing Amy.
What do you want to talk just about cameras and Cubs? That's what it should be called.
I'm actually starting
Cubs
my own
and
podcast.
Cameras. You are not. Your business is starting a podcast that you're going to be on. But
I'm going to be on it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're not following Camera Lance on TikTok, please do that so we can go live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you guys. Camera Lance on TikTok needs more followers. Go Cubbies. Okay. So,
Go Cubbies.
Ilya.com. We have beers, we have wines, so many beautiful different drinks that you can buy, and it ships directly to your house. Use the code DAILY20, DAILY20, to have it sent directly to you with 20% off. Thank you so much, Ilya, for sponsoring the podcast. I'm just going to put it right back here so you can continue to see the bottles. And then we're going to talk about a couple Vanderpump updates.
These are fantastic, by the way.
I love these. It has like a yummy,
really
almost
good.
Like malt flavor. Like it's not, because Lance likes, that's what I taste.
Malt's not the word I would use.
Literally,
like a
it
malt
says,
liquor?
yeah, no, like, okay. this is an Israeli reference, so you guys aren't going to understand this. But when I was a kid, my parents used to order me, it was non-alcoholic, but it was called bira shchora, which means dark beer, like dark, I can't say it well, dark beer. So it was a non-alcoholic, very sweet beer that tasted almost like malt liquor. Like, I guess not liquor. I don't know how to explain it. That's what I grew up with.
Malt liquor is like a Colt 45. So like when I drink
No,
this,
that's not what this
I'm
is.
not getting like Colt 45. I'm getting like Newcastle type of vibes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know it doesn't taste like your IPAs that I don't like.
Yeah,
it tastes good.
I'm a big hazy IPA guy.
This I like. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the beer. First of all, thank you so much for those of you that are leaving comments on Daily Dose of Donna, the podcast page, because I want to read out a comment. I got a comment on Tuesday from Fed Up saying, liking it. I'm so glad I found you. I totally enjoy your content. I find myself cheering and thinking out loud when I listen to you. Thank you so much for leaving your comments on the podcast page. And now let's talk some pop culture, because that's why you guys are here. I understand that, this hasn't been as, well, you guys like hearing the behind the scenes. Lance, talk to them while I'm doing this. Are you sure you should have a podcast?
Old English. This is your audience.
I know. Also, by the way, when Lance and I first started dating, I was always like the talker. Like Lance is not, I wouldn't say it. You're not like a natural conversationalist. You're a sidekick.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would agree with that.
Okay. Let's get into it. You guys, I have to start with the story. There was a Vanderpump Rules update. Nothing crazy. But remember on Friday, I talked about, don't look at my notes. I want to just surprise you. Don't look at my notes.
I'm not looking.
Don't cheat.
I'm not looking.
So you guys, I was asking on Friday, what do you think is going on with Tom and Raquel? Do you think that they're still together? Do you think that they are still talking? We have no indication. And over the weekend, until this weekend, where yesterday Bravo and Cocktails, which is like a very big Instagram Bravo account, obviously, had a picture sent in from someone who was on a plane and saw a picture of Tom Sandoval and his white nails, which I said in my Instagram stories that if he didn't have those white nails, like he would just look like any other dude from the back with a hat on. But those white nails, so he's sitting like this by the window. He's looking out towards the window, but the aisle is here. And whoever's walking by sees the white nails, knows it's Tom Sandoval, snaps a picture. Meanwhile, he's got his AirPods on, he's got his phone in his hand, and he's holding it. A lot of people think he did this intentionally so people could see who he was talking to. I don't think so. But the name on the phone is, if you zoom in, it says Raquel Leviss. So he is absolutely still talking to her, or he's insane enough to put that as someone else's number so that he can like spark up some conversation in the press, which I would not put beyond Tom Sandoval. Now, Ray asked, he couldn't change her name to Scam Likely. Shout out Jeff Lewis fans. So Jeff Lewis and his boyfriend, Chef Stu, you wouldn't know this. Chef Stu had an ex-boyfriend that he still was friendly with. And Jeff didn't like this guy because there was like some lies around it. And then he noticed that Stu was texting and on the phone with this one number a lot. And guess what the account name was?
Scam Likely.
Scam Likely. Which is so interesting because why would you change a phone number to Scam Likely? You would just block the number.
Yeah.
Like I get potential spam. That's what it says, potential spam. But not Scam Likely.
John Smith would have drawn less attention.
Yeah, like it's so weird. Why would you do Scam Likely? So he should have changed Raquel's name to Scam Likely. I think that's so funny, Ray. So either he's definitely still talking to her, or he's, you can change anyone's name in your phone. Or he was talking to, Schwartz and pretending that it was her because he wants the world to still talk about him, or just like, I don't know. I have no idea why. You've seen Scam Likely in your phone. I've never seen that. Now, so Tom Sandoval is still with Raquel. Do you think that that's a good thing for them or not, Lance?
That they're still together?
Mm-hmm.
I would say I would hope that it was not all for naught.
By the way, we don't know if they're still together.
No, I know. But is it a good thing if they are still together?
They are still together.
Listen, I would say with the amount of drama and BS surrounding the entire thing and the harm that he caused
Ariana. Who are you, Tom Schwartz?
Sorry. The harm that he caused her, the hurt that he did to her, I would hope that it would be worth it. It wasn't just like this like quick fling that happened. It was like, no, they were actually like soulmates, like meant to be, and they're going to spend the rest of their lives together for the amount of damage that was done.
That's what Michael Rappaport said on his TikTok one day. He said, if they can't be broken up, because there's no way in the world that you ruined your life this much for like a little fling and then now you're done. But I also don't think that they're a healthy couple together. I think they're toxic AF. And like, if you start that way, usually it's not going to work out. So was Tom seen with another blonde Ariana lookalike? Yes. A couple weeks ago, he was in Texas and he was with this blonde chick, and maybe they were hooking up, maybe not. But she had to like delete her Instagram because you guys are wild, not just you guys, but you know, the internet is wild. And I decided on this show that I wasn't going to go deep into any girl that he's like hooking up with unless she's on a show or on like is a celebrity, because I just don't believe in the wild goose chase about like some random who's just like doing something for a night or 2 nights, you know, and maybe they're just friends, this random chick. Okay. So the big news.
Or maybe she's just trying to like glom onto his success.
No, but then she wouldn't have deleted her Instagram and YouTube the second she got found out.
And she was a social influencer?
With 1,200 followers.
Oh.
Meaning you're more of a social media. You are like a double influencer. Okay. So yeah, I don't believe that they're together, he and this girl. Who knows what's going to happen. I'm still waiting to see. We have episodes 2 and 3 of the reunion this week and next week. So the big news, everyone knows, everyone's talking about this big reveal that's going to happen in the final season, in the episode 3 of the reunion. It's probably going to happen in a one-on-one, most likely with Raquel, I would think, or Tom, I guess. But it's supposedly this news, the cast. Oh, I guess Lala does know what it is. She said she did find out, but she's sworn to secrecy. But she didn't seem like that upset by it. Lisa Vanderpump had to speak out about this for the first time because there was a big rumor swirling. Dumois, which is that like gossip website that gets all the blind items, got a blind item saying the big reveal is that Lisa Vanderpump has actually known about the affair. Can you do that maybe away from the microphone, or do you want the microphone to hear about your swirling of your kavita? So apparent. I mean, seriously, Amy, she goes, Lance and all his beverages. I've never seen anything like it.
I just got done working out. I'm hydrating.
So am I. I really worked out. You didn't. I'll tell you guys about our workout in just a moment. So Lisa Vanderpump, the rumor was that Lisa knew back in September and kept it quiet, which would have actually been horrible. Lisa actually had to come out on Twitter on Saturday and say, like, I wish if I knew right when you guys did. I know what the revelation is, but that ain't it. So now she's gone. She's out, right? Like in terms of being part of it. What do you guys think? I think the only possibility is that she hooked up with
what do you think?
Sandoval I'm telling you.
Okay.
I think the only possibility is that she just got together with Sandoval earlier than we thought. That's it. I think she got together with Sandoval before she broke up with James. I don't think it's going to be that crazy of a revelation. Darlene is standing up for you. Leave him be, Donna.
Thank you, Darlene.
You don't understand what he gives. I want you guys to hear the way that he talks to me when a light is on in the house, when the fridge is open for more than 3 seconds, when I turn the shower on and don't immediately get in. He is 10 times worse than me.
Yeah.
You are like a drill sergeant about certain things in this house.
I see the water and the power bills, and
you actually don't see the water and the power bills because they're automatically deducted from the account, and I get the email. So stop lying about that.
I see them.
Oh, you see dead people too, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm so curious too, but I also don't believe that it was anything crazy. Oh my God. Amy says it's not that kind of show, Donna. And she's talking about when I said, oh, I'll tell you about our workout later. No, we did not have that kind of workout this morning, but we did do a family workout called the Murph, which I don't know if you guys know about that, but this is, the Murph is a Memorial Day based workout for someone. His name was Nickname was Murph, and he had died in battle years and years ago. For anyone that is a Navy person or Army person or anyone like that, you would know. So our neighbor down the street, Matt, is a former Navy guy. He wasn't a SEAL. So what do you call it? Just he was in the Navy.
He was an officer. He was like a logistics guy on ships in the Sea of Japan.
Yeah. So we ended up doing that workout, and essentially what it is, we didn't do I did a lot of it. You couldn't really run because you're injured a little bit, but you run a mile, and then you're supposed to do 100 pull-ups. I definitely did not do that. 200 push-ups. I think I did close to that. And 300 squats. I definitely did 300 squats. And then you're supposed to run another mile, all with a 20-pound vest on you. We did not do the 20-pound vest. So I ran the amount. I don't think I did the pull-ups. My arms are sore though. Okay. Next news. So that's like the Vanderpump update. Nothing crazy. Okay, we're going to switch gears for 2 seconds, you guys. And I'm going to tell you something that I read on Daily Mail this morning. For those of you that have foot fetishes, you're going to like this story. For those of you that do not have foot fetishes, you're going to be shocked just like me. Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, yeah.
The director. Did you hear the story?
No, but
okay.
Quintessential foot fetish.
Quentin Tarantino is... it's known that he has a foot fetish.
There is some foot shot.
Quentin Tarantino, for those of you that don't know, very, very acclaimed director, Pulp Fiction.
Who doesn't know who Quentin Tarantino is?
I guarantee you someone watching or listening to the show has no idea who he is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Quentin Tarantino was kind of doxxed by a former head of crazy, what's the strip club? Crazy Girls or whatever. Crazy Girls strip club.
Rhino.
No, it's Crazy something. That one time, Quentin Tarantino went in there, paid a stripper $10,000 to take her in the back room, pull off her boots, her socks, and lick and suck her feet until they looked like prunes. Specifically, until they pruned up. $10,000.
Okay. And then what happened?
Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse. Okay. And then what happened?
Should be Crazy Girls, right? Like Crazy Horse is kind of a weird name for a strip club.
So then he got blackmailed?
No. That was it.
Oh, you said doxed. So I'm
I mean, he got they shared that information about him. Let me just ask you a question. Would you pay money to suck someone's feet?
No.
Would you enjoy getting your feet sucked?
Yes.
Now it's that kind of show.
Now it is that kind of show.
We've just crossed the line.
Do you like it when I suck your toes?
Oh my God. We sleep in separate bedrooms, my friend. No, just kidding. This got awkward. It's Memorial Day and we have not had anything to drink. Lance has had 46 drinks.
Let's go.
No, it's warm. It's not cold. Okay, so I just thought that was a crazy story. I like pulling random stories every once in a while that have nothing to do about anything. Are we talking about Schwartz? Okay, we were talking about Quentin Tarantino, but
PG rating.
I feel like Tom Schwartz would be a foot fetish guy. What do you think Sandoval's fetish is?
Maybe I don't know.
Wow.
This is weird.
No, this is just really bad. This is really bad audio content.
I kind of feel like maybe being humiliated.
Oh,
maybe.
You think Tom Sandoval wants to be submissive in bed?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
He wants girls to tell him what to do.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. That's the vibe I get.
I think Tom Sandoval probably wants to be adored. He wants someone to be you're so talented. You're so amazing. You guys, I watched old episodes of Vanderpump Rules yesterday just because it was such cloudy weather and it was during the day. We had nothing really going on. And I made Lance watch this one scene and I actually created a TikTok about it. But it's basically season 2 finale, Tom Sandoval and Jax. And at this point, Tom Sandoval has finally realized that the rumor is true. His girlfriend, Kristen, had slept with his best friend, Jax. It's crazy that this happened, right? in his living room while he was sleeping in the other room. This is literally what just happened with Ariana and Tom. Tom left Ariana in the bed and went to the other room to sleep with Raquel. And in this scene, he finally realized it's true. And the worst part about it was Jax was acting just like Raquel, which was lacking remorse. Jax was like, yeah, well, you couldn't give her what she wanted. Basically, you weren't able to keep her satisfied. So of course she had to come to me. And Tom Sandoval is crying to Jax. He's like, I don't understand. Like, I thought we were friends. And Jax is like, nah, no, not really. No. It's literally Tom and James, that same conversation between Tom and James. James is like, I thought we were friends. Because think about it. James was engaged to Raquel. Yeah. And now his very good friend, who he looked up to, was Sandoval, is now sleeping with Raquel. I mean, it's still it's betrayal on both ends for Ariana and James. You know,
and then he sucker punched him right in the forehead.
I thought you were going to say he sucked her toes.
Maybe
he sucker punched him right in the forehead.
Right in the forehead.
Tom and Jax. Yeah. Yes, Tom is like, so Jax, it looks like you don't feel anything, huh? You're not really feeling anything. And Jax is like, what?
See if you feel this.
Yeah, Jax was like, we've already talked, Tom. Like, I'm done with you. And Tom's like, you feel this? Boom. And it was amazing. And then Sheena, the best was Sheena. Remember Sheena? She's like, whoa!
I just got my teeth done.
My teeth.
I just got my teeth done.
And she was crying. She was like, they pushed me. She had nothing to do with, but a beer got randomly thrown at them. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was probably Schwartz, because Schwartz loves throwing beers.
Yeah.
He's thrown beers multiple times on that show. Okay, so anything else? Oh, is anyone here watching Succession? Did anyone watch the finale of Succession last night?
We can't spoil anything.
It's way too early to spoil because it's a vacation. It's a holiday weekend. I'm just wondering if you guys watched it. I thought it was a fantastic episode. In fact, I did fall asleep for about 5 minutes in the middle of it because I can't stay awake for that show. It's
just your MO.
But I woke myself back up and I got into it, and then I couldn't fall asleep.
I couldn't believe you didn't fall back asleep. Because we didn't finish watching it until like 11 o'clock last night.
We are not going to spoil it. I'm just going to say that at some point this week, we will talk about Succession. It is such a good show. No spoilers here, though, right now. Okay. It was an amazing finale. Smartless.
Oh, my God.
Lance popped a Vina. Okay. Shout out Tamara Jordan Judge. Lance popped a Vina. That's one of those THC gummies. He popped a 5 milligram right in there. And a couple hours later, we started watching Smartless.
Greatest decision we've ever made.
So for those of you that don't know, Smartless is one of the top podcasts with Jason Bateman, actors Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and then there's Sean Hayes. The three of them, I guess, have some sort of I know two of them work together.
One of the only podcasts out there right now that's getting more viewers than Daily Dose, I think.
Well, I mean, it's literally Joe Rogan and then me and Smartless. It's weird.
It's back and forth some weeks.
It's like so weird. Like, call her what? Call her daddy? Who's heard of that? Okay, so this show is a documentary, basically, a docuseries, and it's shot in black and white. It's on HBO Max, or now I should just say Max. And it goes with the cast of Smartless. It goes with the three of them on tour. And you get to see their personality traits. You get to find out that Jason Bateman is actually like Larry David. Jason Bateman is
huge germaphobe.
And like foodophobe, like scared to gain weight and like counting calories and like gas and like so nervous about his gas, like popping gas X like crazy. Like he's so anxious and showering.
Yeah.
His whole thing about showering. So Jason Bateman goes on this whole tangent about how he can't ever imagine pooping and then not showering afterwards. He's like, I don't understand. Yeah. What do you do when you go in the middle of the day? How do you not shower right after? I found that to be so weird.
Yeah, he like wakes up early, drinks coffee, and will not leave the house until after he's like done his business. And then he's like, I don't eat a lot of food throughout the day, so I don't have to do it a second time.
It's
like it kind of like it's a thing that's all that he's always thinking about.
It's actually like it's giving massive OCD, massive like there is definitely something going on there.
Yeah.
But this last episode that we saw, they were in a plane, the three of them, just having really honest conversation, asking about like their childhoods and getting like he was a chubby kid, actually, Darlene. Jason Bateman was a chubby kid for a little bit. Not like really big, but he had moments.
He needs a bidet. Jenny said.
Like a travel bidet. But anyway, it's a great show. If you guys want to laugh and just like watch it, I don't know.
Honestly, I haven't laughed that hard, and I can't tell you how long.
Like you couldn't breathe.
There were moments. What was that? What was that moment where we were just like dying? What was that thing that they were talking about?
Was it when they were in the car in DC, like looking at the memorial or the monuments?
I don't remember what
there were so many moments.
So many moments.
It's a great show. So we have a few more episodes of that. And then that's it, really. There's not really that much else other than that. This is on Max. It's called Smartless on Tour, live on tour. It's really good, really funny. Trust me when I tell you this. Someone asked on my Daily Dose of Donna Facebook group, by the way, if you haven't joined, join. Someone asked, what are we going to get into now that, VPR is basically over? So we have 3 episodes of The Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion back to back. Like, oh my God, how are we going to handle that? Then we have my trip. So bye. But then when I get back, we have the new Real Housewives of New York. We have new Real Housewives of OC. And a lot of people in my Facebook group are Big Brother fans. And they are begging me to get into Big Brother.
Okay.
Oh, the Summer House reunion. Is it? They're airing it on Memorial Day. They're not like taking the day off. Summer House. Ugh. Yeah, we do have to cover Summer House still. I just got so over it because of last week. I'm like so. Ugh. OC airs, I want to say pretty soon. I can't remember the exact date. I can find out really fast. I think that Real Housewives of OC. Does it say? Someone else find it for me. I don't want to take too much time here. It's going to happen soon, I'm sure, at some point. Big Brother. Okay, Big Brother is the best. Look how obsessed everyone is with Big Brother.
Interesting.
Okay, so we'll get into Big Brother.
I got called to DP the jury house last season, and I couldn't do it. I had Dancing with the Stars, so I couldn't do it. And because it's kind of sporadic, it's like 2 days a week, and then 1 week it's like 1 day a week. DP, director of photography. I work in reality television as a director of photography.
Talk to YouTube too.
I'm the kind of like the lead camera guy. I also work as just a camera operator. So what they call like a B cam or a C cam operator. So yeah.
He's my D cam, if you know what I'm saying.
So I've done multiple episodes of multiple seasons of Big Brother.
June 7th for OC. June 7th for OC. By the way,
I am doing Dancing with the Stars.
How do you know for sure?
Because I'm already in talks. We're having talks.
Well, if he does Dancing with the Stars and Ariana is in fact on, which by the way, if ABC or Disney Plus does not put Ariana on it when she straight up was like, I want to do Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, she'll be on.
But it's not official.
She'll be on. There's no way that they're gonna pass on her.
The biggest reality star in the world.
Yeah, there's no way. She'll be on.
So I definitely will need to come to some sort of taping at this time.
Yeah, I can get you in for tapings.
Yeah. Anyway, so, okay, we'll keep you guys posted. You're not supposed to say Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to the beginning of the episode, but enjoy your day off today. I hope that this entertained you a little bit, and we are going to prep our salad that we're taking to the barbecue, and we have to leave in about an hour and a half.
All right, let me go toss your salad.
What the F?
I'm going to help you. Sorry.
Guys, this show took...
Still PG, right? I mean, we're talking about
this
making
show
a salad
took a turn.
Together.
Do you think... All right, you guys.
All right.
Bye, dosers.
Bye, dosers.
Bye.